What's up, world? It's your boy Philochko here. You know that American dude with the incredible mood? That's me. And today, we're going to have an interesting lesson on the hand. More specifically about the hand, the fingers on the hand. We're going to learn about all 5 of them. So why waste time? Let's get to it. First one we're going to learn about today in English is the thumb. Or more accurately, is known as the opposable thumb. So with this thumb, we're basically able to grab things. You know, some monkeys and some apes, other primates can do it. Even some creatures have things such as an opposable thumb. It may not be an opposable thumb, but it's close to it. Like raccoon. And why is the thumb so important? Because with this thumb, I can hold my hat. I'm holding it, able to move it up, down, left, and right because I have a great grip on it thanks to that opposable thumb. Now, how do we use this opposable thumb in American English or just in America in general? Well, for one thing, it's the thumbs up to show that you like someone or something. So when you do this, that means I like it. Like on Facebook, when you like it or whatever, it's the like. And also, when you do this in America, when you're standing next to traffic, a bunch of cars in a road, this means you want to hitchhike. That means you want to go in someone's car and have them take you somewhere for free, as long as it's already in the direction in which they're going. That's hitchhiking. How else do we use this thumb? Well, we're kids. A lot of us, for some reason in America, a lot of kids do this. They put their thumbs in their mouths and play with their ear at the same time. Like that. It's the weirdest thing ever, but a lot of American kids have that habit, and I don't know exactly why. So, there's the thumb. One of the coolest evolutionary features we have physically as humans. So, let's get to the next finger. And what is the next finger? Well, the next finger is the pointer finger, also known as the index finger. This one, we use this finger a lot to indicate things. So, for example, I can point at you. This is me pointing. Now, when you point, you're basically facing the top of your index finger towards something you want to give attention to another person. So if you were here, you and my friend are like, yo man, look at that camera right there. See that camera? It's filming me. That's pointing, and we point with our index fingers, okay? And another thing we do with our index fingers is we like to poke. Now poking is very similar to pointing. The only difference really is when you poke, you're making contact with something. So if I wanted to point, or if I wanted to poke my neck, I would be doing this. I have to touch it. But if I wanted to point at my neck, I do this. I wouldn't touch it. I would just use the top of the finger in a motion indicating where my neck is. That's what we use this finger for. What else do we use this finger for? Well, we also use it for picking things. Like you could pick your nose. You could pick your ear. You could pick other things that I don't want to talk about. But yeah, you could pick a lot of things. And usually when people pick stuff, like trying to clean it out, they usually use their pointer fingers, also known as the index finger. So let's get to the next finger. The middle finger, also known as the long or the tall finger. Now the middle finger, we kind of use it like this when we're angry with someone. We kind of show it to them. And that kind of means something bad, like fuck you. And fuck you in American English is something bad, like that's basically your way of saying I have no respect for you. So yes, that is the middle finger. The middle finger is the longest finger, and it's probably the most popular finger. It's definitely the most popular finger. Now, the greatest thing about the middle finger is you can say a lot with this without even saying anything. So if you're mad at someone, you're driving your car, you just do this. They get the point. Or one of your friends cracks a joke on you, you can say, "Oh, that was funny." You could do that. And you can also, if you're like making fun of your friend or something, you could be like, "Hey dude, remember that time you made fun of my glasses? Yeah." And you can show the middle finger like that. Now, I would give the middle finger to the door, but I actually have to answer this. I'll be back. Sorry, now I'm back. Had to answer the door. Now let's get to the next finger. And what is the next finger? Well, the next finger is the ring finger. Now, the ring finger is very, very expensive, so to say. The ring finger is the finger in which when men propose to a woman, they put the ring on this finger. It is the finger between the middle and the one we're going to learn about, and it's called the ring finger. But what's interesting about this finger is that in Russian, its name translates to in English, no name. They call the ring finger in Russian, translated into English, no name. And the reason why I think this is because the men who were inventing the Russian language were going over the fingers like, oh yeah, this one's cool, this one's cool, this one's cool, and this one's cool too. But when they look at this finger, they remember all the money they spent on rings for their wives. So when they looked at this finger, they're like, oh, no name, no name. In Russian, it's bez imyani, bez imyani. which means no name, but they're like, oh, let's not give it a name. We don't like this finger, very expensive. So they don't give it a name. But how do we use this one? Well, Beyonce likes using it. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. That's this finger. She wants you to put a ring on it if you like it. That's this finger. How else do we use this finger? That's really it. This is an expensive finger. It's the ring finger. That's it. That's why the Russians don't give it a name, because they don't want to think about it, because it costs so much money to put something on that finger. Now let's get to the last finger for today, which is the pinky finger. This is the pinky finger, also known as the small finger. Mine is actually broken, so you know what? Let me show you this one. This is the small finger. Now, what do you use the pinky for? Well, the pinky could show class. It could show you're classy. So like if you're drinking something, I'm looking for a cup. If you're drinking, so let's say you're drinking with this cup, and if you do this, like you leave your pinky up, yeah, there's coffee in here. You leave your pinky up, that shows that you have class. It's really cool. And also you could do this with your thumb and your pinky out. That means like hang loose and all this kind of stuff. I can show you guys a lot of hand signs, American hand signs and hand gestures and things like that. But today I just want you to basically learn the fingers. So let's go over it. We have the thumb, the like, and of course we have the pointer, the index. Oh wait, sorry, remember this is the opposable thumb. The pointer, which is the index as well. You could point, you could poke and all that stuff. You could pick too. Then we have the middle, fuck you, you know, or you know, just, you know, all of that works. There you have the ring finger. Russians don't even give it a name because it's so expensive. They're like, oh, forget this finger, forget it. And then there is the pinky. We don't use it for much except to show that we have class and hang loose, dude. And that's basically it. So you guys know what that means. And that's the end of, god damn it. And that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned your stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Velochko. That's me. More importantly, subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. And if you really like this video, you should also check out one of these two videos. Hey, none of your business. I didn't even know I was talking to you. I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to my friend. You just came in the conversation.
Oh, commando.
They don't know commando.
So commando is when you wear no underwear.
That one was pretty cool too. And I'm out, people. You know what the guy says at the end of all of my videos.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase, the don't be. I know you're not wearing underwear like in your pants. Whatever.
That was a funny story. So my mother implied that I